Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Getting that dick. All right, welcome back.
Welcome back, and we're gonna get back to
tea time.
having tea with Leroy.
So did we determine if they have tea sets in every classroom in England?
That's what I was told.
Let me know, because
That's what I was told by people that I had worked with. That tea is a formal part of their everyday.
Yo, I'm getting my master's, and I'm gonna write an entire thesis on this about how they don't have tea sets.
Why would you wait? You have a master's in professional communication. Why would this matter?
Because it's just will.
Okay, I mean, sure. All right. Beverly Littlewood, if you're watching, please email Michelle and tell her what you told me and that she's wrong.
Just name drop, okay.
She's a lovely woman. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Even Leroy's thrown off by the tea set.
Don't worry, teachers give us permission.
Yuri, I'm afraid of you. You seem very nice, but you're terrifying.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I always want to make it sound like I'm like eating, like I have like stuff in my mouth.
Like, oh, so you're
Just
Marlon
put
Brando
stuff
in The
in your mouth.
Godfather. You're just eating marbles the entire movie. I guess. No, because that he has to do 2 different characters.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're
That's
just
what
trying to
editing
is.
impress you.
I know what you're talking about.
That's not. I love how that's eh.
Did you?
You
just
didn't
read
have
your
stuff in your mouth yet.
Well, fuck off! I'm
You're
still doing my
preparing
goddamn line.
All right, fine.
Do you think like fucking Will Smith just goes to Margot Robbie? No, I'm gonna do this Harley Quinn line because you don't have shit in your mouth. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. Insulted, Yuri looks away. He was a better part of that movie.
I mean, like you know.
I believe you, Yuri, who rubs her hair too much. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
Are you shaming her for rubbing her hair?
Well, because every time I say anything to her, she just starts
Dude,
pulling
look
her
at the
hair.
goddamn sheen on that fucking hair.
Evidently, she conditions every 5 minutes.
Dude, yeah, both of them do. Like, would you
I
not
don't-
want to
like-
rub that shit?
Or it's just really greasy.
She hasn't showered in months.
Yeah, two extremes. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, would make you consider
Hibbity hoobity bubbity boo.
hip hop? So, what made you consider the literature club? I took the Valley Girl voice.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
I'll say it.
Be honest. Honesty is the best quality
No,
women
don't.
look for in a man.
She looks demonic. Don't do it.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
So you want to ride our dicks? Or we want to... No, look that up.
So you want to ride our dicks? That's Monica's response.
Fuck that up. So bad.
So I see. Sayori's having a good time, so you want to ride our dicks.
I fucked that up.
That was so funny.
Real bad. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Oh, I'm very embarrassed, Monica, of everything that goes on here.
We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Don't touch my thigh. Please.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Can we... Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Because she's very intelligent and pretty. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Yeah, a bunch of dudes that just tried to make me do shit. Wasn't about it.
I was done with all the man hate.
Well, you know.
I don't. That's why I asked the question.
If I knew the goddamn answer, I wouldn't
ask you.
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
It was the man hate.
I just had tips, and they're like, "Oh, your point's irrelevant."
That felt
How
real.
being a female is, Greg.
That felt real for a moment, and I'm very concerned.
It feels like nothing but arguing over the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, so like operating a goddamn club.
Well, evidently the literature club just sits in this room, drinks tea, eats furry cupcakes, and then reads books. So
Smut, you mean? I'd much rather make.
What?
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of
I
it.
think Greg's about to have a stroke keeping up with his character.
He might be stuck after this playthrough.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm filling that dream.
Oh man, if
She has shitty dreams. I remember being a goddamn astronaut sometimes. This bitch is like, I just want to start a literature club.
I mean, to be honest though,
I just want to have a
at
literature
least
club.
Monica's dreams are like based in reality, where like, you know, that first thing that your teacher gives you to like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I wrote down X-wing pilot. So I was off base. Well, you know, no one told me that it wasn't real yet.
Yet? What the? Oh, no, you said that.
Monica really is a great leader.
I love
You have jumped 4 different states in this accent.
You started in like South Carolina and now you're all the way in New
I want to know where in Missouri
In
you
New
that.
Zealand?
You're all the way in New Zealand.
I tried doing New Orleans and Louisiana at the same time.
Oh, so I'm suddenly a Kiwi
Kiwi.
Yeah.
with a southern accent.
Yeah.
You're a Southern Kiwi.
Okay.
You're one of the row hero. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You know what, factually.
You could put it that way.
What's she pointing to, though? The lack of members?
The body hanging from the
The
ceiling.
door telling him to get the fuck out. This is why we don't have memories, because people act shit like that all the fucking time. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like, so it's boring, is what you fucking
Yeah,
said.
you basically said I have the most boring interest in the world, and I'm gonna start a club about it and have it be even worse.
Damn it, I just turned the selfie case. I don't know why I got it. Just keep
Because you
throwing
have
it up.
problems with, like, restraint.
Yeah. For ironic reasons, I
Yeah.
am loving it.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Yo, it's the SPRA.
Like, dating. What?
What?
Like, dating as a girl. Yeah, I'm fun, but I'm also a person.
But I'm also a human being.
Guys have problems with that, apparently. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
There's a festival.
It's called foreshadowing.
Ah, okay, yeah. I understand the concept.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
All right, cool. Good for you, Monica. Have dreams. All right.
They're shitty dreams, but they're dreams. Right, everyone?
Yes.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Thank you, Zack Ryder. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Getting that dick.
I don't know. Monica must have been worked really hard just to find these 3. Yeah, not that hard. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Mostly because it probably bores me.
So, Leroy, what kind of things... I just combined them. What kind of things do you like to read?
Batman. Batman comics. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Okay, question though. If I'm a huge anime fan, wouldn't I read manga?
Not necessarily.
We're getting to that. Fucking keep reading.
Oh.
Manga. Alright, I just had a question, alright? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
What the fuck?
What'd you say? What the fuck did you say? Get that shit out of here.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
You fucking weep.
Weep.
Weep. Just shuns him. No, not much of a reader, I guess.
Bunch of normies. Well, that could change.
Leroy's like, Normie! Runs in circles and jumps out a window.
Leroy just went from like the best basketball player in Osaka to a constant member of 4chan. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh boy.
That's an oxymoron.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Smut.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story with such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She likes any book written by a guy with 2 R's in his title.
Fair.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Same, but change books to video games for porn.
No.
Michelle agreed to that and just like, oh.
I don't know what to do anymore, honestly. I don't.
I regret everything.
I mean, man.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Okay, yeah.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Okay, good for you, Yuri.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Ah, that's a little insulting, but alright.
Yeah,
Isn't it amazing how you can't sit in a box? But
If you were dumb as fuck, you would get this. But the writer takes advantage of that.
man, if you had anything between your ears, wouldn't work out.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Any chick that's into horror, slightly highly crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you like reading
Or
about
into
people
some
getting
kinky
murdered,
shit. Like, never mind.
I think we learned a lot about Michelle, and I think that's all the time we have for this one.
Yeah, sounds about
That's
right.
we're gonna leave on the note that Michelle reads a lot of horror because she's into some weird shit.
What? No.